Today we decide in 15 minutes or less whether or not dusking is a fad or if it's a thing.
All right, let's dive into this. I had no idea what this was when you brought this to my attention. So why don't you explain it?
So the way that I see it, to put it simply, is people are doing like the opposite of a high intensity, like overachiever movement, right? And they're sitting in parks or outside and they're picking one tree and they stare at it. They start staring at around, let's say sunset is 6:45 at the time.
Okay.
They'll start sitting there at like 6:30 and then they'll just stare at one tree until it's absolutely gone, like meditating.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by gone is the sun, as soon like they'll wait until at dusk, the tree through their eyesight becomes invisible. And so apparently this is a very large activity, so much so that it's trending. So I figured we should see
if anyone else is aware of
is this really a fad even?
Or are they trying to make this a fad? Like, is it just popping up on the algorithm because they want people to start staring at trees? Imagine being a tree.
How boring.
I know. You just stay in one spot. Well, so I did dive into this. There's a lot of history behind it.
It does remind me of grounding.
Yes. And it's very similar to grounding.
And we know, if you know what grounding is, when you
go barefoot,
make contact with the ground with your feet.
And it's like the magnetic pole will like reset your whole circulatory system and make you feel a lot better. So I did look into this a little, and it has a bunch of origins, but one of them is in the Netherlands, and they called it something else. But basically, it kind of started with farming families, and they had a long, hard day, labor intense all day, and they found this was the best way to not only relax and kind of like hone into family life, but to reconnect with their family members, kind of leave that vigorous like life that they were just doing and come back to like, okay, let's be together. Let's be as a family. Let's be as we are.
That makes so much sense. And it almost reminds me of the circadian rhythms.
Yes.
So we're so accustomed in our culture in America and many other like cultures that are surrounded by large cities or surround a large city, that we have to sleep at certain times, eat at certain times, and
Butterball. Everyone, welcome Butterball. He's our mascot.
Yes, here he comes. He's about to join the stage. Exactly that. The cat has a rhythm. He knows when he wants to eat. If we don't feed him.
Well, sometimes it's like a schedule, and you feel like you have to abide by this schedule, and it's hard. I mean, I don't think our bodies respond that way.
Do you ever realize there are days or weeks when people are saying to you, I can't sleep, or oh, I'm so tired, and everyone seems to be like saying the same thing? I try not to feed into it too much because I'm like, well, I don't want to I don't want to feel that way.
Sometimes when you talk about it a lot, it just makes you
becomes a reality. Exactly. But I do feel that it does happen when we have certain things like daylight savings. So
daylight savings kills me every time. I don't know why we're doing this.
That's a whole other topic.
I have no idea. Yeah, that's going to be our next thing. Why are we doing that?
I know that we definitely do that because of old traditions.
Well, it started from the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah.
But it's like we're past that now.
Yeah. Well, we're in a whole new Industrial Revolution.
We are.
And I think that really ties back to why people are dusking.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, it sounds sexual.
It does sound sexual, but it's not.
Or like gross.
It's actually like family style, like come together.
It's a very like natural, like holistic.
Yeah.
And I believe it's supposed to help you to transition into the nighttime activities.
Well, it actually helps you produce more melatonin. Like it helps your body and all your hormones and all your receptors come to light where like now it's time to like wind down. Like your eyes are very intelligent. We have to go into the sun next time. But another thing that I was looking up when I was looking this up, because I had no idea what it was until you brought it to my attention again, is that our lifestyle is so focused on UV lights and, all the different lighting we have today is so harmful to us. It messes up our circadian rhythm, and it also causes a lot of damage to our eyes. Like you see the increase in people needing glasses or wearing glasses or needing some type of eye surgery.
LASIK eye surgery is so popular.
It's all like combined as to why it happens, but also a increase of people giving melatonin, especially to kids or adults. They actually can directly attribute it to the lights that we have, the synthetic lighting that we have.
I was literally, so you're always telling me about things that are trending. That's really where this whole thing came from, really.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, Brittany, that's not a thing. And here we are.
It
is a thing. It's usually a thing. And so I'm literally at Target. I saw like very marketed to children melatonin.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of irked me.
It does, because if you take melatonin, your body stops producing it.
If I take melatonin, I'm like drugged.
Yeah, I've never taken it, and I would never
say
take
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like so bad.
No, it's causing a different chemical imbalance in your body to produce sleep when you can naturally do that with dusking.
Yes. So back to dusking, and if it's a thing, we have proven that it's been around for a long time.
Yes, a very long time. Like, I wish I had the exact year that we dated it.
It's actually,
I love years.
Very, very. I don't want to say old, but it's very traditional. So it has like old English roots, and even the word dusking. Obviously, it sounds like dusk. That makes sense.
Obviously.
But
we see where they were going with this.
But
they called it something different in another one.
Like
something Schwarm.
It's in many different.
They call it different things though, but it's the same idea.
Docks and all these different
You
words.
literally go outside near a tree and you watch the sun slowly disappear, and the lighting change does something to your eye receptors that causes relaxation. It decreases anxiety, it decreases stress, it sets you up for a good night's sleep.
So I believe that what happened in 2024, when this first started trending, if you will, is so many people, especially with social media, love taking photos at golden hour.
Yeah.
And so they would find themselves outside in Manhattan. There's like that little slice of the street where the sun shines through. And so that is actually dusking as well.
Gotcha.
And so that, I think, was part of it, like that time of the day.
Mm-hmm. Well, everyone loves golden hour. There's something that draws us to golden hour.
And I believe that there really is. Obviously, we all look beautiful at golden hour.
That's why it's golden.
And there's so many great parts about it. Happy hour.
Butterball.
About to have a cat make entrance.
Yeah.
But really, I do think that it's very has a long-standing reputation in many different cultures. It's relevant yet again. So it's
especially with all the screen time we're doing.
It's making that cycle, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's a wind down, get off the screens, just take a minute to reconnect with the world you live in.
Absolutely. And so I feel like this circadian anchoring, whatever buzzword they decide to pair it with, I think it's, I don't know, can we vote on it?
I'm voting it's a thing.
I think it's a thing.
I think it's been around a while. It's proven itself. It's definitely effective. Anyone who's done it, even if you just do it once, you feel the difference. You ever go to the beach all day, you watch the sun go down, you feel so relieved and just stress-free, carefree, just light.
Yeah.
I think it makes you feel light so you can sleep.
A lot of psychologists that I spoke to recommend getting outside.
Get outside, guys.
Yeah. So dusking. The votes are in on our side, but it's your turn to vote as well.
Yes,
so
let us know.
Let us know. Have you tried dusking?
Oh, that's a good one. Have you tried it?
Would you try it?
That's not a good one. Would you?
And what if your neighbor saw you?
And it's not sexual, so you just stand there looking at a tree.
Yeah, so instructions are you stand there, you keep one tree in your focal point.
Yeah.
And you watch it until the sun goes down.
Yeah.
And let us know how you feel.
Definitely. Well, thanks for joining us today on our podcast. It's a Thing. Hope to see you next time. Bye.
Bye.